Welcome to Slaches TV. It is creativity in presentation. You know how it does, holding it down for hip hop, corner to corner, Kasi to Kasi, Cape to Cairo. And today I'm joined by the king of street rap, Port Elizabeth. Elijah's in the place to be, ladies and gentlemen. What's good, brother?
Enzo, what's up?
Nothing much, oh. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Like I say, the king of street rap. If you do your history, you'll know that Slaches once did a campaign together with Blackberry. It was called Crowning the Kings of Street Rap, and we went around the country. And this homeboy right here held it down for Port Elizabeth. That was my first time being exposed to him. And after that, I think you blew on the battle scene. You know what I mean? As the come-up kid, and he was dethroning your OGs and shit. You know what I mean? And he's right here on Slaches TV. Good to have you here, Elijah, my brother.
It's good to be here. Thank you, man.
Yeah,
Thank you
man.
for having me.
I know you've been quiet on the battle scene for a minute.
Yeah.
Why? Because obviously, man, people love hearing you on the battlefront.
Yeah.
Why have you decided to sort of lay low a bit?
Well, some things I wouldn't like to get into
Uh-huh.
at this very moment, but I think the most valid reason that I could put forward is the fact that was focused more on the project that I'm going to drop.
All right.
So I was really focused on that, try to get some time off a bit, some time alone just to recollect myself and just to do some introspection.
Yeah.
Just to make sure that, you know, I separate myself from, you know, certain things that I feel would be impediments when it comes to be able to flow creatively,
Yeah.
you know, in my music. So
All right. Yeah. Speaking of music, I heard through the grapevine that you are working on an album.
yeah.
Tell us more. What is it titled? What's the theme?
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. The name of the album is Mind Contamination. Basically, what mind contamination is comes from mental contamination. What that is basically it's when a person has an involuntary or unwanted reaction, which is mainly caused by mental processing that is subconscious or unwanted, basically. So basically, that's the whole theme of it. Basically,
Right.
that's what it's based on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, most battle MCs find it hard to strike this balance between battle MC and musician.
Yeah, sure.
Well, now, when people are going to be listening to Mind Contamination, are they going to be hearing Elijah the battle cat, or are you now exposing us to Elijah the musician?
Elijah, the battle MC, is still very much in there, predominantly in there.
Yeah.
But there's a bit of another side that they haven't been exposed to. So I think it'll be a great thing for the people who've been following Elijah the MC's battles, even content that has been predating the battles themselves. I think people who've been following the more raw music that I've been putting out back in the day.
Yeah.
I think they'll be very excited about this, and people who also don't understand hip hop or don't actually really, because most people believe, and I also believe, that hip hop is a language. You know, you need
Yeah.
to understand it to be able to listen to it.
True.
But I do believe that even people who don't really know how to really listen to it will be able to relate to it, basically.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, who did you work with in terms of producers? Are there any special features that people should be looking out for?
All right. Production, I worked with the studio next door, basically. So
Nyambo.
it's mainly, yes, Nyambo.
Alright, legendary
My-
Nyambo.
Yeah.
Word up.
I don't want to name drop that, but
Hey man,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
after the passing of Pro Kid, I personally have decided that I'm going to celebrate all these guys that have contributed to the fabric of South African hip hop while they're still alive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And shout out to Nyambo. He is one of those guys that placed a brick in terms of building this house or this mansion now that is hip hop. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, like you were saying, Nyambo's there. Any other producers?
Yeah. Other cats from the studio next door, my nans,
Yeah.
you know, Becoming Phil,
Yeah, man.
you know, Well, basically, this is how I work, you know, with the whole concept of the studio next door. Like, you never know who's really the brains behind the beats.
True.
So what
I know how they operate.
Yeah,
Basically,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
a team of producers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I told Nyams is I don't want to know who produced the beat. Give me the beats. I don't want to know who did the specific beat.
Right.
So I only found out like later on when I asked, okay, who did this one? So I'm still in that path of finding out more like who did this, who did this. You know, so that's how I like working. Basically, the reason why I do that, you know, I don't want to feel like I pour in my work into something because so and so did it. I like giving a fair chance to cats, even cats that I've never even heard of, you know. So I like being blown away by the music first, and then later on when I'm done with it, then I can find out like just maybe for future to give a fair chance to other upcoming producers also. So that's how I like working basically.
So, and in terms of other rappers, are they, or you pulled a J. Cole on us? No features. Going platinum with no features, man.
Nah.
No
You know,
features.
there is a feature,
Alright.
but I have no idea who it is. I promise you, I have no idea. It's not a rapper though. It's a vocalist, but I have no idea who she is.
That's also dope. I guess it's sticking to the theme of not working with you just cause of the name. You know what I mean? Working with you just cause of basically the talent and the music that you bring. All right, man. So we're about to raise the bar. Are we ready to get into it? All right, let's go.